Who else died with no respect? Who else died? No respect. Ike Turner. He died with no respect. You know why he died with no respect? Because Lawrence Fishburne can act his ass off. Fucking craziest scene in movie history is when Tina tries to commit suicide. And they was in the ambulance together. And he holding her goddamn hand. He said the craziest shit I ever heard anybody say in the movie. He said, Anime, if you die, I'll kill your ass. Like, God damn it, this motherfucker crazy.
The year just started. It only took 3 days for the chaos to commence. The 2-hour and 42-minute epic podcast interview. This is by far one of the greatest fucking podcast interviews in the history of podcast interviews. Katt Williams goes on Club Shay Shay and drops the comedy control verse. And it was epic, dog. He went in on everybody. He stopped on some people. He ain't talking about Chappelle. He ain't talking about Chris Rock. He made sure he ain't talking about D.L. Hughley, but he went in on everybody else that you know. Like, he talked about Ricky Smiley wanting the pimp role, said entertainers, stealing jokes, Faison Love never having a comedy special. He talked about Michael Blackson having a fake-ass African accent. He called Earthquake illiterate. And I heard that story before. Earthquake said Earthquake can't read. And I'm like, damn, he gonna say that on the show? She said Martin Lawrence made brand T. Jackson put on the dress. Kevin Hart for being the plant in the industry. Tiffany Haddish not being funny. Chris Tucker on the Epstein's list, man, he was going to town. I'm like, dude, he had to scroll like, all right, let's talk about these goddamn people. They all replied like, said like, I'm a grown ass man, dog. Said talking this shit. I heard Steve Harvey somewhere replied. I saw Kevin Hart making fun of him while watching the basketball game with ESPN. But the funniest shit is Godfrey. Now, he said nothing about Godfrey, but Godfrey is Godfrey. Godfrey from Chicago. Shout out to Godfrey. Godfrey does a video where he's imitating Steve Harvey, replying back to Katt Williams. It's hilarious. Oh, man.
You got the nerve to call me Mr. Potato Head. Calling my ass Mr. Potato Head. Yeah. Woo! That was a good one. I ain't gonna lie. That was a good one. But I digress. So what? I wore a wig. Huh? People asking, why did you wear a wig? Where and when did you get the wig? Whatever.
Katt Williams is one of a kind comedian. Katt Williams brings the streets to the stage. He coming with it. He like said he's a competitor. I can't believe you, Shannon Sharpe, let these people lie to your face. How you let them lie to your face? I'm like, what the hell going on? You said he was the best thing about Friday After Next, not the one I was in. Katt Williams, I'll say this though, man, about Katt. Katt Williams is a marketing genius. Knowing or not, he's doing what wrestlers did. Wrestlers still do. He did what Floyd Mayweather and Muhammad Ali did. I'm the greatest. Say nothing, knock me out there. Take me off. But this ain't doing nothing but making his ticket sales go up. This guy is the biggest comedy star in the world from this podcast. Dave Chappelle just dropped a comedy special. It was great. The Dreamer is a great comedy special. We ain't talking about that. We talking about this shit. Like, Katt Williams has over 40 million views in 5 days. Insane. You know what this means? For the rest of Katt Williams' career, for the next 20 years at least, he's guaranteed to sell out everywhere. From this, because there's people talking about it, don't even know who he is. Like, who is this guy that's talking like this? We need to know more about him. I heard Shannon Sharpe say that today. I'm like, wow, like some people, white people walking me to the airport, like, oh, that show you did with that guy. We need to know more about that guy. That opened the floodgates for dude. And people like, man, why Katt talking like that? You know what? You know why Katt talking like that? Katt like to fight. Katt Williams like to fight people. You saw him fight the 13-year-old boy playing football. He may have lost the fight, but he still fought. He saw him sit down, lost the fight. I'm going to come back at him again. He had to fight about that. It was another time when I saw Katt in L.A. Katt was fighting outside the Comedy Store. He was fighting a friend of mine named Jamar Neighbors. Katt likes to fight. This is when I knew he liked to fight. I heard Bill Bellamy's story talking about how him and his friend outside the Laugh Factory, and Katt was like, would you guys like to go get some victuals? Whatever. So he like, yeah, they went down to Mills Diner on Sunset, and he said they were eating. He said, well, nobody there but Katt's people and him and his boy. Now, his boy is 6'7", 400 pounds or something. And after they ate, Bill said, Katt said, after I have a great meal, I like to get into some fisticuffs, so I would like to fight you, big man. What the hell are you doing, Katt? Katt is 5'5". He ready to fight a big ass dude. Crazy, man. Well, I say this, man. Again, Katt is one of the greatest comedians of all time. And I honestly think from this strength alone, I think Katt should do a podcast. I said this about Bill Cosby last year around this time. I think Katt should do a podcast. You see what Bill Burr does? If Katt does that, just sit on the damn mic and just talk for an hour, it would be the biggest shit in the world because people are listening to this guy. Now, he's telling some shit like you barely believe. It's hard to believe you read 3,000 books a year. You know what I'm saying? But we believe in it. Like, yeah, okay, I guess he is because he's so convincing. It's like, okay, he's selling it well. So I think this guy, he needs a podcast of his own. And Katt, if you watching this, bro, and you put this show up, I'm going to need to talk to you about some cash because I'm about to give you a name for it. Name of your podcast should be Katt Out the Hat. Katt Out the Hat. Katt Out the Hat. Katt Out the Hat. They can't say Cat in the Hat because Disney tries to. Katt Out the Hat has nothing to do with that. Meaning Cat off the hook type thing, man. We're going to get into the other stuff later. All right, that Stolen Joke, that's a whole nother show by itself. We're going to get into that. But for now, I'm going to say this. Katt Williams, right now, is the best, the greatest comedian in the world. You drop an interview that's bigger than the hottest guy in comedy and make you forget about his shit, he's the hottest guy right now, man. You can't deny this dude. He's funny. He'll deliver. His ticket sales will sell out for the next 25 years from this interview alone. And shout out to Shannon Sharpe for putting people on like this, man. Appreciate you, bro. Katt Williams, God bless you, man. And everybody else, I know y'all gonna deal with him, but y'all wanna deal with him. But I'm telling you, though, make sure you're right, because Katt coming. He likes it, man. He likes the little fisticuffs after a good meal. Next segment.